Hi, my name's Vince, and today I'd just briefly like to take you through some of the different sparkling wine styles that you'll find across the globe. Now, one of the most common questions we get asked is what's the difference between sparkling wine and champagne? Champagne is a region in France where they produce some of the best sparkling wines in the world. Only bubblies that come from this region can be labelled as champagne. So on your left-hand side here, I have two examples from champagne, the Veuve Clicquot, which is a light, fresh, dry style, and the Moet Nectar Imperial, which is a slightly sweeter, fruitier style of champagne. Now, other regions of France, like Burgundy and Alsace, also produce their own sparkling wine. We've got two examples of them here. Again, these can be great quality, but because they're not from that particular region, cannot be labelled as champagne. As you venture across the globe, we have a couple of examples of Italian sparkling. Prosecco, which is one of their specialties, is a light, fresh, dry style of sparkling full of flavours like apple and pear. And they also do an Asti Spumante style, which is a sweeter style of sparkling. Into Spain, and we have their specialty, which is called Cava. And then right on the end here, we have an Australian example, Arras, which comes from Tasmania. Now, a couple of the common things that you'll see on the label of a champagne would be terms like vintage and non-vintage, which will be indicated by a little NV. Non-vintage means that they will use wine from different years to blend together just to create consistency in their style of sparkling. Vintage, and the only vintage I have here is the Arras on the end, means that they use the grapes from one season in particular, and it usually creates a much more full-bodied style of sparkling. Vintage as well will be something that you can look to cellar for a few years, whereas the non-vintage you want to drink reasonably soon. Thank you.